investment fund or the investment fund will be passed?
Well, it's not up to me. Nasa Senado na siya. Naipasa na namin sa Kongreso. I think people need to focus less about the name and more about the function. You know, what's in a name? So to me, wala naman, I don't have any attachments to it. So to answer your question, yes. I think, like you said, ang nangyari talaga sa Maharlika is, alam naman natin, 6 lang lang ang termino ng Pangulo. So it's a way to generate more revenue in order to finance the big ticket projects that this government has planned. Yung mga malalaki na tulay, yung mga malalaki na dam. Hopefully, ang problema ng mataas ng presyo ng kuryente, maayos din. And ang sinasabi ng tao, ang iniikot ng mga kritiko na kung makikita mo sa mga iba't ibang sovereign wealth fund ay malaki daw ng ang nawala ng revenue, malaki daw ang nawalang profit in the coming years. What I have to say to that is the last 2 years nasa pandemya tayo. So it's of course expected naman na lahat ng mga negosyo or I guess investment funds na naka-invest during the pandemic ay masama ang returns because of the performance of the global economy. Wala na tayo dyan. We are now in a phase of recovery and we need to ride that wave. And I think the Maharlika Investment Fund is a good vehicle and is a conduit to usher those investments and make sure that the profits that are realized from such an institution are used for nation building. And I really think that's really the essence of it. So yeah, that's my 2 cents.
So another follow-up question is that alam natin na ang tina-target nila is yung seed money, yung source ng seed money.
Yes.
First was were the SSS and GSIS, and now that it was transferred na ang PSP ang isa sa mga mag-fund.
Yes.
They are now targeting the BSP reserve na hands off daw.
But it's not the reserves that are hindi naman kukuha sa reserves. It's not from the reserves. The dollar reserves of the BSP won't be touched towards the Maharlika Investment Fund. If I'm not mistaken, it's the dividends that are paid out, which the BSP committed, I believe, for 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. So hindi naman hahawakan yung reserves. I understand that seed money has become a contentious issue, but the I guess notion that you need to be in a budget surplus in order to start a sovereign wealth fund is a little bit misplaced. If you look at the sovereign wealth fund of Indonesia, they actually started during a deficit, and within 1 year, I think times 20 ang naging assets under management nila. So it's possible. It just has to be done in the right way. Alam naman natin, there is much. It has become a contentious topic, but we need to let legislation do its job. And alam mo naman, ang bill na nakapasok or ang bill na ipinasok sa Kongreso galing sa economic managers kumpara sa bill na pinag-uusapan ngayon sa Senado ay napakaiba na. And that is the legislative mill at work. So let's have faith in our lawmakers to show that they are doing their job and ensuring that the bill that comes out of the Senate is the best possible version. And I have no doubt that will be the case.
Thank you.
Kong, good afternoon po.
Good afternoon.
Jing No Boundaries po ko.
Hello po.
Kung bukod po sa binibigay ng national government sa mga senior citizens, PWD, solo parent po.
Yes po.
Kung meron po ba kayong programa para sa kanila, especially po dito sa Norte po, Ilocos Norte po?
Well, ang mga programa natin ay katulad sa mga iba't ibang Kong na of course para sa ating mga seniors, we have AIX, we have medical assistance. So sinigurado ko po na ang ating mga seniors, kung meron silang kailangan bilhin ng gamot, kung meron silang mga medical bills, sagot na po yan ng aking opisina. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, kapag posible, lahat buong bill na namin binabayaran. So in essence, we're trying to give free healthcare dito sa Ilocos. In essence lang yan. In essence. In essence. Well, sorry, congressman lang ako ng Ilocos.
Soon.
Hello. Good afternoon, Congressman.
Good afternoon.
Yabagis Vlog po. Na-witness po namin yung kaninang isinagawang groundbreaking ng Marcos Complex, and then yung isa po ay grandstand.
Yes.
So, ito po bang proyekto na to, may aasahan pa po bang panibagong project yung mga taga First District, sir?
Yes, marami pa. Marami pa. Actually, kung nakikita mo dun sa bypass road, yung mahabang kalsada dyan, lahat, pumunta ba kayo sa Bintar? Yeah, nandun kayo.
Yes, sir.
So if you saw, may mga solar lighting dyan, bagong-bago yan. We just finished. So that's part, isa sa aking mga campaign promises nang ako yung umiikot na ipailaw na ang lahat ng mga kalsada na madilim. So that's part of our push, no, to modernize the first district. And of course, kasama din dyan ang mga iba't ibang flood control, ang mga tulay sa mga lugar kung saan binabaha, saan ang binabahang mga barangay. And of course, I think the biggest one that we are currently undergoing is the viaduct in Pansian, Pagudpud. So meron kami isang lugar sa Pansian, up in the north, mga 1.5 hours away, na na kapag umuulan, nagla-landslide palagi. So yung kalsada dyan na nagiging unpassable. Ang dahilan dyan, dahil I guess, because of global warming and dahil sa daming nangyari, madalas nabablock siya. So ang gagawin namin ngayon, imbis na dumaan sa kalsada na aksidente lagi, nala-landslide lagi, gagawa kami ng viaduct, ng bridge that goes around the mountain para hindi na mahihirapan yung mga tao na nakatira dyan. That is a 400 million ba? Yeah, it's a total 2 billion peso operation. Pero kailangan talaga kasi for so many years, the northern part of the town has been blocked off the rest of the district dahil sa mga landslide na nangyayari. And actually, yung viaduct before, bago ka dumating sa kalsada dyan sa Pansian, may isa pang viaduct na sinimula tinapos ng aking lolo, si FEM. So ngayon, may isang viaduct na ngayon sa BBM administration. So it's good to see na itinutuloy ang mga proyekto at ang mga plano ng aking, I guess, lolo, and pinapaganda pa.
Thank you very much, sir.
Hello po, good afternoon po ako.
Good afternoon.
Ang tanong ko po ay, at your young age po as a public servant, paano po ninyo na-manage ang oras po ninyo sa work, sa family, at sa personal po ninyo?
Sa work, ha?
At family po, at sa life po ninyo?
Walang balance eh. Wala. That's the short answer. It's been hard to do that. Pero at least, ang maganda ay my dad is always a phone call away. My mom is always a phone call away. In fairness sa kanila, kahit gaanong ka-busy, they always find time for me and my brothers. And besides that, I don't know, I'm like any other 28-year-old na after work, I like seeing friends and doing all of that. Pero mahirap talaga i-balance it. That's really being a public servant 24/7. So alam to ng staff ko, minsan tinetext ko sila madaling araw na. That's why I'm very, very thankful for them because they are really they help me kahit anong oras. So it's really a big deal for me. So yeah, that's it. It's hard to balance, but wala, ganun talagang buhay. I know what I signed up for, so no need to complain. I shouldn't complain. Just accept it and make sure I'm doing as best as I can for the district.
Good afternoon po, Kong. RJ Angeles po.
Kulang ka ata ng cellphone.
Yes, mga kasama ko rin po.
Okay.
Nakilagay. Ayan po. So, anyway, question ko po ngayon kung bakit po ganun po kayo ka-dedicated or passionate sa pagtulong sa dito po sa Ilocos Norte? Kasi na-witness din po namin, nakikita namin, tumutulong din po kayo sa earthquake sa Abra, ganun po. So, bakit ganun po kayo matulungin po dito po, kapitbayan po
Well,
natin?
dito ako sa mga well, first of all, it's my job. Dito ako lumaki. Dito ko talaga nakita ko na talaga kung ano nangangailangan ng tao. It feels good. To tell you the truth. Sa totoo lang, maganda yung pakiramdam kapag tumutulong ka sa tao. So I enjoy doing it. And then tumutulong kami sa ating mga kapitbahay na nadidisgrasya, kung may lindol, kung may bagyo. Dahil naman kapag alam ko naman kahit congressman ako ng First District, anak din ako ng Pangulo. So I think it's important to show, especially taga Region 2, ang ating mga kapitbahay, na kahit papano, basta may tulong akong maibigay, ay kasama din sila dyan, lalo na kapag may disgrasya. Ay, alam mo naman lahat tayo Pilipino, di ba?
Yes, thank you so much po.
Magandang araw po, Kong.
Hello!
Ako po si Romeo Talk TV. Ito po yung tanong ko. Sir, hanggang saan po suporta ninyo sa mga nakatapos na o nakinabang ng Educational Assistance Program at nakatapos na ng pag-aaral? Hanggang saan po ang suporta ninyo? Habang wala pa silang trabaho o wala pa silang eligibility or pasado sa board ng PRC. Salamat po.
Ano?
At habang ano pong trabaho po ang mabibigay niyo sa kanila habang hindi pa po sila pasado ng eligibility ng PRC or board? Ganun po.
PRC?
Yes, po. Mga hindi pa po pasado ng board. Professional Regulation Commission.
Okay. Sorry, ang dami kasing... Yeah. Well, we have a GIP program para sa mga hindi pa eligible and tumatanggap pa ng education assistance. Ang GIP is a government internship program. So ang ginagawa natin ngayon ay noon sa nakaraang administrasyon ay tupad lang ibinibigay nila. Alam niyo naman yung tupad is 15 days of work and you get I think 5,000. 5,000. 5,500 ang binibigay. Ang problema sa akin dyan, it's not natupad, malaki ang tulong, pero it's not transformational in the sense that we do not change the structure of the economy. Alam mo naman, as an economist, malaking bagay yan para sa akin. And I think it's very important na kahit pa paano nakahanap ka ng solusyon para baguhin ang structure ng ekonomiya. And I think the GIP program does that because it not only equips the youth with the necessary skills in order to build their future, but it also provides the government offices with people na kailangan talaga nila. Alam mo naman, karamihan sa mga opisina ng gobyerno ay understaffed. So it's really a big opportunity and malaking pagkakataon na itong mga estudyante na nangangailangan ng trabaho ay binibigay natin. And actually, it's reassuring to see na yung mga GIP namin, kasi usually it's 6 months and then you can renew for 6 more months and then that's it. It's a 1-year program in this na 15 days. Ang medyo magandang tignan or magandang nakita ay karamihan sa mga or some of our GIP what do you call them? Interns. Some of our GIP interns ay ina-absorb na ng mga government offices. So ginalingan nila, binigyan ng permanent job, which shows that the program works. So I guess that's a good answer to your question.
Alright, magandang hapon po, Cong Sandro. Si JC de la Cruz po ito.
Hello, sir.
Maliban po sa agricultural project sa pagpapaliwanag ng mga kalye, bilang dati pong youth leader, ano po yung plano niyo sa mga kabataan ng Ilocos?
Well, I just enumerated some of the programs. The GIP, meron tayong educational assistance. Alam mo naman, ako ay isa sa mga pinakabata na congressman. Surprisingly, I'm not the youngest. Marami pa. I think there's about two or three congressmen, 25 lang sila. But like I said, the GIP is a big program, the educational assistance. And then of course, sa mga iba't ibang SKI na humihingi ng tulong sa atin ay nagbibigay naman kami ng suporta.
Thank you po.
Patas.
Good afternoon, Congressman Sandro. My question is, the President's priority has been the overhaul of the Department of Agriculture. How does the majority bloc in Congress plan to deliver this massive undertaking? It's the Department of Agriculture is beleaguered with so many big issues, like big ticket issues that need to be resolved. Cartels, smuggling, and all of these things are now being discussed through inquiries. And actually, not just now, but previous Congresses have been discussing this all the way back till 2013. Um, how can you, as a congressman, part of the majority bloc in the legislature now, help our president achieve all of these massive changes that he needs to do to strengthen our Department of Agriculture and hopefully turn back time to that point where we were one of the strongest agricultural countries in the region?
Well, I think as a lawmaker, the capacity at which I can assist the department is twofold. Number one, Congress holds the oversight functions of, as an institution, they have what is called, your oversight function. So yan ang nakikita nyo mga inquiry tungkol sa smuggling, tungkol sa hoarding. I guess the hot topic now is in Sibuyas. I don't know if you saw, pero last week, yung PNP may nahanap, I think, 95 million worth of sibuyas naka-hoard sa warehouse. And according to our increase, that's just the tip of the iceberg. So through that oversight function that we have activated, we are able to see, and I believe part of that PNP bust was due to the inquiry that Congress had made. So I guess clean up the racks is really the word that is really the thing that we can do within, not just within the department, but there's still the scrupulous traders, there's still the hoarders, there's still the smugglers, and unti-unti may mga pangalan na lumalabas. I'm not at liberty to say, and I don't want to put anyone on the spot. But through those inquiries, we're starting to see a pattern. We're starting to see certain names come up more and more. So I think with that, we will be able to assist the president. We know naman that with this administration, agriculture has become of tantamount importance and food security as well. We know that over the last few decades na hindi talaga inaasikaso yung agrikultura. That's why we have become a net importer of agricultural goods. So that is really the long-term vision. The second part, if you see in Congress, is the budget hearings, the budget deliberations, which, in my opinion, is the most important piece of legislation that Congress passes every year. With regards to the Department of Agriculture, there will be an oversight committee, but founded or not founded, put up by Congress that will track the spending of each department and to ensure na ang pondo na ilinagay sa mga iba't ibang departamento ay ginagamit ng husto at ginagastos nila. Because the rule naman, the standing rule, and this is also in the private sector, kung hindi nyo ginagamit yung budget na binigay sa'yo, kinukuha. Dahil sinasabi namin, binigay ko sa'yo 10 pesos, 5 pesos lang ginastos mo, hindi mo kailangan yung tirang 5, ibigay na lang namin sa ibang tao na mas nangangailangan. Yeah, so I guess that's the other way to do it, to track the spending, to track the disbursement of funds, to make sure that the projects are well appropriated.
Sir, very quick follow-up lang.
Yes.
Does that mean, do you believe that we already have enough existing agriculturally inclined laws?
Well, no. No, and that's also the job of Congress. I am actually a principal author of a bill that includes it's a revision of the Anti-Smuggling Act And lalo na, it was done for actually the north because alam mo naman, Ilocos is one of the biggest tobacco producing provinces in the country. And unfortunately, tobacco smuggling is not is not equal to economic sabotage. So my bill hopes to make, and actually I believe it was amended na hindi lang tobacco kundi lahat ng agricultural goods. No, to increase the penalty for those
But
smuggling.
to lower the minimum for it to qualify as a big offense.
Well, that too, but I think the offense of economic sabotage is a jailable offense compared to if it weren't. So I think hopefully that will make people think twice.
Thank you, sir.
Sa alam ko na sa Senado na yan.
Thank you so much.
Kung,
You heard it there. Your
old school
questions were
So,
answered, right?
follow up, hindi kasi yung tanong ko. So, dito na lang tayo sa Ilocos po. Ano yung mga bill or yung mga tinutulong niya po dito sa ating mga magsasaka dito sa Ilocos Norte? Especially dito sa district.
Well, as you saw, may binigay kami yung RFFA, the rice allowance, the fertilizer. Excuse me, may tubig ba dyan? The fertilizer vouchers that we give. Meron pa kaming ang ginagawa namin na binibigay natin ng equipment na sagot ng opisina. So karamihan ng mga magsasaka ay pumupunta rito, nangangailangan ng mga iba't ibang bagay para sa kanilang mga crops. Sagot na namin yan. In terms of bills, when it comes to the agricultural industry, you cannot, aside from the 7171, I don't know if you know what that is. It's from RA 7171 na lahat ng mga tobacco producing provinces binibigay ng pondo. But aside from that, if you file a bill in terms of agriculture, it cannot be local, it's national in scope. Kasi wala namang batas in my knowledge na nagsasabi sige, yung mga magsasaka sa Ilocos may ibang batas kumpara sa mga magsasaka sa Visayas or Mindanao. So there's no such thing as an act unless it's the 7171, but that's a Republic Act. So to answer your question, kapag nag-file po kami ng bill tungkol sa agrikultura, para sa buong bansa po yan.
Follow up na lang, sir. Kasi di ba po, si President BBM yung secretary natin.
Yes.
Then, ano po yung masasabi nyo regarding naman doon sa mga gustong palitan na siya bilang secretary?
Well, that's their opinion. They're entitled to it. But like the President said, and tama naman yung sinasabi niya, may mga tao na kapag may hiningi ang secretary, they are so powerful that they can say no to the secretary. Bale, or dinedelay, or kung ano-ano, hindi sila takot sa secretary. May mga tao na kapag ang Pangulo ang nag-uutos, they have to say yes. So I think in saying that, there really are some things that only a president can do. At ang problema ng agrikultura ay napakalaki. Dahil sa tagal na hindi naasikaso. So he saw it that big of a problem that he decided to take up the portfolio himself.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thanks, guys.
Can I ask one last
Yes,
question?
please go ahead.
Because I talked with Sir Edwin Carino.
Okay,
And
he's the best.
yes, I agree. And nakikita ko na sobrang ibang-iba talaga yung situation dito sa Ilocos Norte at sa ibang areas, ibang provinces. And sa tingin mo ko, enough na yung mga laws natin to make it happen to other provinces, or is there a bill that you can do hopefully for them to mimic what is happening here? Kasi if it's already a law, they need to implement it.
How do I answer this in a politically correct way? Baka madaming magagalit sa akin. How do I put this? Ganito na lang. Laws can only do so much. Sometimes, when you look at the performance of a province, it falls under the executive. So, if nakita mo na maganda talaga ang sitwasyon dito, then I think we have to give credit to our beloved governor, si Matthew Manotoc, who in my opinion has done a fantastic job. So like I said, laws can only take you so far. But if the executive is doing a good job, makikita mo talaga na mag-uulad ang probinsya.
Thank you so much, sir. Oh, you heard it here.
Wow!
Oh, you heard it here, guys. Ayan, yum. Alright. Oh, guys. Final step in all of this interviews would be picture namin. Team Tugon with Congressman Sandro. Tomas, pairam ako ng pen mo. Sir, ako rin dito, please. On the bag.
Oh my God! Are you
No,
sure?
your dad signed my other bag during the campaign. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Ay, sige.